£1 million BC. Ever watched the high flyers and wondered if you could be one? You have a flutter, but always end up losing the lot. Only National Savings Premium Bonds guarantee a £1 million winner every month. Put as little as £100 in, and if you don't make a killing, well, you can always get your money back. Every month, the guaranteed £1 million jackpot from National Savings. For more information, call free on 0500 500 000. National Savings. Security has never been so interesting.
Dove contains neutral cleansing ingredients and 1/4 moisturizing cream.
But first of all, please let there be love.
Nicole.
Papa?
Maman.
The new generation Renault Clio. It's perfect for visiting dignitaries.
Good morning, the Elan family.
The Real Holiday Show lets you see it as it really is. Caravanning on the Devon Riviera. On their own at last, 3 girls looking for sun, sand and excitement. And the holiday romance that turns sour. Gabby Roslin introduces The Real Holiday Show tomorrow at 8:30, Channel 4.
Experience, Channel 4.
Jodie Foster directs the story of Fred, who wasn't just bright.
He writes poetry, paints in both oils and water.
And you wouldn't call him clever.
Right now, your son is starving for stimulation and challenge.
He was a genius, not easy when you're only 7.
He just wants to be a normal, happy little kid. There's some ground for belief that genius is touched with madness.
Real Women presents Little Man Tate, Sunday at 10 on 4. Now on 4, obsessive passions ignite in tonight's controversial but sensual film, Close My Eyes.
Guess what? Vauxhall are paying me to show how incredibly spacious the 5-door Corsa is. Fine, I said, but we go to Beverly Hills and I call the shots.
Ruby, my darling!
Not now, Zsa, I'm shopping. You see, there's loads of boot space, not to mention coat, hat, and dress space. Cute. And lots of room in here. Well, I'll need some help to unpack.
The Corsa from Vauxhall. The small car with the big personality.
It's a family affair.
We're saving for her future.
We've put money aside to feel secure.
I pay tax on my salary. I'm not paying it on my savings.
What?
Like everyone else, we didn't want the taxman to get his hands on our savings.
So we put them into TSB where the taxman can't get at them.
Yes! The new tax-free savings plan from TSB. We want you to say yes.
You know why I always have Tic Tac with me? Simple. Because one tiny Tic Tac refreshes my breath for 2 hours, and Tic Tac has only 2 calories. so I can have 2 hours of Tic Tac freshness in just 2 calories. Great, huh?
Tic Tac. 2 hours of freshness in just 2 calories.
Oranges and lemons in the vessel, St. Clements, you and me.
Strepsils. First aid for sore throats.
What are we going to do? I can't wear that. Mummy,
One opening night.
our costumes are filthy.
One lucky problem.
All of them. You will?
One magic solution. New generation Persil. The best powder Persil have ever made. Best because it shifts tough stains first time on more fabrics at more temperatures. Performing so brilliantly, you can hear the applause for miles.
I hear they're doing Alibaba and the 40 Thieves next.
New generation Persil performs brilliantly right across the wash.
Nokia. Slim, stylish, unforgettable. Nokia. Connecting people.
Vauxhall are offering a year's free insurance on a Corsa. Why not take advantage of them? I am.
Where can you find a car dealer whose technicians are specially trained to look after your car? Where precisely the right equipment is used for the job? Where a menu pricing system cuts out the shock of unexpected repair costs? Where there's access to over 5,000 rigorously inspected high-quality used cars? And where there's such a commitment to customers that they've pioneered a revolutionary refund scheme for new car buyers? Where? Wherever you see this sign.
Remember when putting on a pair of bifocals seemed to put on a couple of decades? Well, putting on Kodak spectacle lenses won't put a minute on you. Our bifocals have a progressive focus with no dividing line. Ask for Kodak progressive lenses by name from Vision Express. The advantages are clear.
Isn't it strange? For years we've demonstrated how to create the perfect mint with pure white smoothness, sublime shape, and the refreshing cool air supplied by the whole. And yet other mints still model themselves on the bit Polo remove. Polo, the classic mint.
Here, you seen this ritzy new toothbrush from Oral-B? They've called it the Advantage, and it really helps remove plaque.
Yeah, and the ergonomic handle's got a mind-boggling grip.
And aren't you just gobsmacked with a power tip? It's been designed to get between teeth and behind your back teeth.
Yeah, and then there's the Action Cup. What a little winner at helping remove plaque along the gum line.
The new Advantage toothbrush from Oral-B, clinically proven to help remove plaque.
I think it's art.
There's hair, and there's hair with style. To get it, you need the right elements. Salon Selectives. Interlocking formulas you put together to build in style step by step by step. To go beyond hair that's just there, to hair with style. Salon Selectives. Select your elements of style.
Excuse me, can you help me?
Certainly, miss. Surf's an excellent choice. It's got stain digesters,
It's biological, works well at low temperatures, and compared to most brands, it's very reasonably priced. What's more, if you're not completely satisfied, Leverbulls will give you your money back.
Have you got a big one?
Thunderbolt, check out, please.
Excuse me. Excuse me, please. And you.
A triumph in more ways than one, Henry. Wasn't much older than you when I first opened her up. Caused a bit of a stink when me and Alfie, the boot boy, were caught doing 30 along the minstrel's gallery.
At the Equitable Life, we never play fast and loose with your money. We pay no commission to middlemen, and we have no shareholders, so you profit from our principles.
Right, Henry. Let's burn some rubber.
It's an Equitable Life, Henry.
Life can be so unpredictable. For years, I lived with my husband, a compulsive gambler, here. Then, one day, he decided to leave, which was unfortunate, because the very next day, I won the national lottery. He would have loved spending the money. Sadly, he never got the opportunity.
Safran by Renault. The car you have when you can have what you want.
Where I'm going, you can't follow. What I've got to do, you can't be any part of. Ilse, I'm no good at being noble, but it doesn't take much to see that the problems of three little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that.
It's one to remember. All area codes starting O must start 01 from phone day, the 16th of April. So start using them now.
He's looking at you, kid.
Business is the engine of society. Without it, there would be no jobs, no products, no competition, no advancements. Business is the engine of society. See how far it takes you. See how far it takes us all. This software can move you forward.
We've got copiers of all sizes for all kinds of enterprises, kind of big and kind of little, kind of somewhere in the middle. Take a gander at this figure, make your copies 4 times bigger. You'll have all their eyelids batting when they see you photostating. The widest range you've ever seen. Copy, copy, copy goes the Canon machine. If your company's only teething, all you need's this tiny wee thing for the...
Whatever the size of your business, if anyone can, Canon can.
Buy any 2 Purcell refills and get a 3rd one free.
Ooh, another dirty weekend then, Mum?
3 for the price of 2 at Safeway.
So he wants to do what's called hen. Yes, he's a farmer and he's pecked by a bantam rooster and he slowly takes on the personifications of a hen. The whole, like, gravel, eating it and scratching around and, you know, pecking people. It's fantastic.
Fly Air Canada's executive first if you just can't bear to be off the phone.
He brings his own feathers. It's going to be an easy deal. No, it's a low-budget picture, $500 million.
Johnson's baby powder is better than just toweling. It absorbs hidden moisture to leave skin smooth, dry, comfortable. Shouldn't you be a Johnson's baby?
There's now a new and easy way to cross the channel. For your List Shuttle brochure, call 0990 700 800 or see your travel agent.
When you can have what you want, you'll probably have this. The Safran Executive.
Film on 4, sponsored by Prudential.
A selection of music from Close My Eyes is available on CD, and it's out in the shops now.
She thought it was an affair like any other. She was wrong.
You'd no idea, had you? I mean, about Keith.
The pain of trying to understand others
For God's sake, tell me why! Even your boyfriend is worried you might have infected me!
leads her to understanding herself.
I'm really frightened.
Jane Asher stars in Closing Numbers, film on 4 next Tuesday at 10.
Now then, Sir Jimmy Savile OBE looks back on his unusual and sinful existence in the Obituary Show next.
Any idea where Alex is? Give you 3 guesses. Another new car? How come?
Just happened to let it slip that French and Rossiters were looking for a talented new designer.
Wow, were they?
What do you think?
Oh, I was hoping Alex might take me for a ride.
What, again?
Pardon?
Nothing.
Mr. Soft, won't you tell me why the world in which you're living is so strange? Oh, Mr. Soft, how come everything around you is so soft and rearranged?
Bite through the shell of a Trebor soft mint and everything turns chewy and soft. They're crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
Life's full of ups and downs, isn't it? I've had more ups today than usual. Even the downs were up and up and up. I could have sworn the air became thinner the higher I climbed. I should have been a mountaineer, not a doctor. Still, it wasn't all down, up. He got the last 2 tickets in the gods.
Legworks by Pretty Polly, with Lycra where you need it, to keep you on your toes.
Mealtime's horribly familiar. Then get a helping hand from Bachelors with super noodles.
We need some new kitchen furniture. I fancy pine.
Well, how about a dresser? With plate grooves, fixed shelf, and a matching sideboard. No, yeah, a solid pine farmhouse table to go with them. Oh, free delivery.
How do you know so much about...
Just call me Mr. Chippendale.
I wish you were a Chippendale.
I fancy some new golf clubs.
Well, how about graphite shafts with peripheral weighting design?
For a whole catalogue of answers, Argos takes care of it.
We asked the cows about anchor spreadable butter.
Well, I've never seen anything like it in my life. I mean, I've seen a cow slip, I've seen a tall sow, I've seen a bulldoze all day long. But here there is real butter that will spread straight from the fridge. And I've never seen anything like it in my life. I mean, I've seen a bull ring, I've seen a cowhide, I've seen a bull rush round all day. But here there is real butter that will spread straight from the fridge. And I've never seen anything like it. Blow me! Now there's slightly salted anchor spreadable too.
Hardy. The Admiral's called for you, sir. He's fading fast. Hardy.
You'd better ring the Royal. For all types of insurance, for all kinds of mishaps, you'd better ring the Royal.
There is a tyre that combines grip and long life with a new outstanding feature. Up to a 5% saving on fuel in comparison with our standard tyres. Michelin Energy, driving down the cost of motoring.
Move into a different zone with documentary,
It takes a special person to pose in Playboy.
with drama,
Domination job, high heel boots, the lot.
The provocative.
Woof woof, hear the demon dog bark. He's got a 12-inch wanger that glows in the dark.
Insight.
Being transsexual isn't my problem, it's other people's.
The adult.
Don't come here, Mom. It's bad.
Enter the red light zone, Saturday just after 11 on 4.
Now on 4, Sir Jimmy Savile OBE is heading for Hades. All is explained in the obituary show.
I was far too busy living, and when it came to time to dying, that was it. Bump, took 4 seconds, and now we're getting on with the process of being dead, which is not altogether unpleasant. Very pleasant, in fact. So, here we go.
Most people see Jimmy Savile as a comical character, but I don't think he's ever been given the credit for what he did for British music. I think, without a doubt, him and the Beatles are the most influential thing that ever happened in British music.
Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me.
He certainly was the most significant DJ of the late 50s and early 60s. I mean, we all believed Jimmy when he said he knew Elvis Presley. We believed that Jimmy was the Beatles' best mate or the Rolling Stones' best mate, because only Jimmy Savile was identifiable with the stars.
Jimmy Savile was the first one who was prepared to throw himself at the audience as a real character. It was before DJs had often been just voices. Once television came around, there was Jimmy, larger than life, larger than anybody, and prepared to be more outspoken and more flamboyant. But I don't think you can actually class that as being the best DJ ever. He was just Jimmy Savile.
I was 16 when I first saw him. A man entertaining people by playing records was unique. It didn't happen. It was the first time. You know, the Beatles would have just started. There'd been a prominent music scene in the north of England for a long time, but nobody played records, and Jimmy Savile played records.
People laughed at me. They said, "You don't dance to records. They only do that in the deep, deep, deep countryside, where they can't get a band over the hills or whatever." I said, "No, no, 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 no." And the first Tuesday that I put the records on, we had 700 people turned up, and I'd let them in for nothing because it said admission free. When I saw all these people pouring in, I thought of all the money I was missing. Ay, mamma mia! So I put a record on that lasted for 14 minutes, rushed off with a big magic marker thick pen. Under where it said admission free, I put until 8 p.m. and then charged everybody that came in after 8 p.m. And we never looked back, and it was as instant as that. And I knew that I was right, and I was one of the few people in the world, upstairs, ever to have invented something that stayed right on top of his profession.
Top disc jockey of the year for the first time, Jimmy Savile.
Until the time that I came here, I was still the best all-round disc jockey that there was.
This is Radio Luxembourg, your station of the stars, broadcasting on 208 meters medium wave.
Oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, yes. Yeah, fabulous Beatles there. There's not all that talent gone to them, though. There's still a little bit left, as it happens. Now, I'll tell you what, in the hit parade for about 46 out of 52 weeks, in the top 30, tremendous man.
In a way, Jimmy Savile was the model for all those really crappy 70s mobile discos, you know, Rod's disco, right?
where they sort of like, oh, it's Sharon's 17th birthday, and you know, and all this stuff. And it was kind of like the pattern for that sort of like, you know, a banality on a stick, sort of like blah 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 blah, which I must admit we did need punk rock to get rid of.
Well, he was a real showman, a real professional, and he carried it entirely on his own. He was his own bandwagon. There's nobody else on it. So, pausing to reflect about him, we realized what a professional he was. At the time, you said, "What is this grotesque doing on my television set? Go away."
It was kind of like having your granddad as a DJ, sort of like, oh, right, yeah, guys and gals. I mean, guys and gals as a catchphrase, you know. It's hardly, you know, kick out the jams, motherfuckers, is it? It's all, you know.
If I said something more than twice, then a paper would pick it up, and so you get things like, if I was telling somebody something, I'd say, yeah, and as it happens...
Well, then, as it happens...
Now